you sort of about this, and it was like 240 metres long, and you'd be like going up and down. You couldn't, the only time to stretch out is if you laid down. If you're stiff, you just lie down and try and stretch out.
3 rooms in Spennymoor Town Hall. That's all it takes to hold centuries of history. The moment you walk into Durham Mining Museum, it's clear this museum is like no other. Exhibits are really everywhere and never behind any glass. They're in your hands. And the stories aren't only on placards, they come from the men who lived them. That's what catches visitors.
We get people not only from this area but from around the world come in because they know that their family history originated in these areas and through this kind of heritage that we have, because it represents what their families lived through.
Visitors from Australia, Germany and the United States, they all come to trace ancestors, to understand a way of life that shaped generations. And for the children who visit on school trips, it's a chance to understand what the mining culture created and left over in their home.
I genuinely do enjoy talking to those children about what it was like down a coal mine, because, 150 years ago, children that old were working down the coal mines. I started when I was 16, and it was a real culture shock. I'd never heard a woman swear until I went to the pit canteen.
Volunteers like Michael shaped this place. Upstairs, they can tell you everything about every equipment, document and banner. The material culture of pit life. But for most children, and maybe some parents as well, the real journey starts when you head downstairs.
The rooms upstairs, see the equipment, what they used, come down here and get a lifelike experience.
In the basement, the museum has built a model pit, scaled to the original dimensions. Low ceilings, narrow passages, darkness.
It's the coal mine where we like to bring the school children, let them know about the heritage and the culture from years gone by, and give them a little bit of idea about the conditions in the coal mine in which their grandparents worked at.
It's not just the physical conditions that Tony wants them to understand, it's the people, the community that formed the underground out of necessity, out of trust.
Except in those days, you could maybe have up to 200 people working on the coal face. So as you can imagine, it was quite dusty, dangerous, there was a lot of noise, and basically that's where the camaraderie stemmed from, in that you not only looked after your own safety, but you also looked after other people's safety.
The volunteers who share these stories are among the last who can. In Durham Mining Museum, they carry a knowledge that no textbook can replicate.
I think it's absolutely amazing that we have people who volunteer their time to come in and speak to people, to come in and look after the objects and the artefacts that we have. And that perpetuates then that history, and it keeps it alive.
And it shows. The big black visitors book at the entrance tells the story.
You'll not find a negative comment in the book. Everybody appreciates us regurgitating like sort of how it was like back in the day, and different stories, and we always try to put a funny story in now and again, don't we, mate?
Try to, yes.
Yeah, and try and keep it clean. That's the main thing,